Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope this week is treating you well and that 2023 is off to a great start. In today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of one of my favorite places in the world. If you're thinking it is a shopping mall by just looking at what you're seeing on the screen, that is correct. I'm going to take you to one of my most favorite shopping malls in the world. This mall is called the Avenues and it's located in Kuwait, a country in the Middle East. Now this mall is the largest not only in Kuwait as a country, but it's also one of the largest malls in the Middle East, and many people say it is actually better and bigger than Dubai Mall. So I know you're going to enjoy this little video. I've tried to record as much as possible so you kind of get a taste of what the interior is like. As you can see just from the outside, this mall is really huge. So I'm going to share all the little details and some facts about the mall and what you can find here to shop and also to eat. So I really hope you stick to the very end and I think you'll enjoy this video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoy this tour. Make sure you let me know in the comment section below if you visited this mall or any malls which is similar to this in your country. I would love to know. All right, let's get started with the tour. The Avenues is the largest shopping center in Kuwait and is one of the Middle East's premier retail and leisure destinations. It is said to have close to 1,000 stores spread over 425,000 square meters. So it's definitely considered to be among the largest malls in the world. And if you live in New Zealand like us, this place is mind-blowing because they have definitely put a whole lot of thought not into just the shopping or the eating experience, but just the space. I mean, look at the walking space that you have around. Even when it's busy, there's quite a bit of space for people to walk around in this mall. So people don't just come here to shop or to eat, but just even to exercise or walk, leisurely and enjoy the day. And you'll see that it doesn't just have like an indoor mall experience. As you walk through, you do have a bit of a feel like you're in the outdoors as well. And so I hope you get to see that and sort of feel it through this video. The mall was opened in April 2007. It was also the winner of the ICSC Gold Award for Best Shopping Center in 2013. I mentioned that this mall has over 1,000 stores or close to 1,000 stores. It also has parking for 13,000 or even 14,000 cars. So there is ample parking no matter when you arrive. Now, when does this mall open? It opens at 8 a.m. every single day. All right, I said that right. It's not 10 a.m. like it's in New Zealand, but 8 a.m. every single day, and it closes at 12 a.m. every single night. So you have plenty of time to shop, to eat, to take your kids around to all the fun places that they've got here and make an entire experience out of it. So this particular day when we came to the mall, it was just Kingsley and I because the kids couldn't have walked all the whole mall because it's quite huge. And so we sprinted and we walked and we got a whole lot of steps, and we did stop around for coffee and for snacks and for food, just so we experienced the food part of it as well. We tried to do a little bit of shopping, but the whole purpose of this video was to record it for you so you can get an experience of this mall. All right, just like I mentioned, if you had seen a little while ago the video, the mall felt like we were indoors, but this part of the mall feels like you're walking outside of a mall. Can you see it in the daytime? It's just so beautiful because it's lit by sunlight. And then towards the end of this video, I'll give you a nighttime view of this exact location so you get an idea. Now let me know, in your country, do you have this Turkish ice cream stall? It was hilarious. Our kids got to experience this as well, but we just recorded a video of another child who was just having a blast. The mall is divided into different zones, and each of the zones have their own range of shops. So in one particular area, which I'll show in a little bit, has the highest designer brands of the world. It is just so glamorous. It's got, security and all of those stuff. But then if you are like us with 2 kids, where would you go? Here are some of the shops. You can find Next, Marks and Spencer's. You've got Mothercare, H&M, quite a few H&M's actually, Debenhams, Zara, for man, women and kids. Great stuff in that store. American Eagle, you've got Gap, you've got Adidas, and then you've got stores like Centerpoint and Max, for example. Now if you go up a step, you've got Guess, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren. Of course, you could probably seeing the different brands as I'm showing here. They also have different shoe stores as well, different brands, and also makeup stores. You can find stores like Sephora, Body Shop, Lush, Victoria's Secret. Large departmental stores like Debenhams also have various makeup brands for you to buy your makeup and perfume as well. The mall also has a few different services like the butler service, for example. They'll take care of your order while you are shopping, so they'll just carry that along in that little cart. They have different things like breastfeeding rooms as well, also a kiddie cruiser, which is like a kid's stroller, which is nice, and also there's a little white car that you see around. It's like a taxi that you pay for, so you can go around the mall if you can't walk. Alright, here we are entering the flashiest part of the Avenues Mall. All of the high-end brands are in here. It's a lovely little place that you can stroll through, and of course, if you got money in your account, you can go and swipe that card and do some shopping. Now, a few things to keep in mind while you plan your visit to the Avenues Mall in Kuwait. While I said that the mall opens at 8 a.m., majority of the stores, or probably all the stores, open close to 10 a.m. So if you're planning to visit, I would highly recommend 10 a.m. or you can come in early, go for a brisk walk around the mall, get some steps in. I'm sure the cafes and restaurants that sell breakfast will be open. You'll definitely need a whole lot of time in the space to enjoy the architecture and see all the different stores. Even if you're not here to shop, it's definitely an experience just to walk through this mall. So what we usually do is come here at 10 a.m. and we come by ourselves or with our kids because it's the perfect time. They would have eaten breakfast, so we'll just arrive here, grab coffee and morning tea, and then we just start walking through. And by the time we leave the mall, it's almost 4 o'clock because you'll need that long of time to spend here in the mall. So we definitely plan out our day to have our breakfast here in one place, and then we go have our morning tea and our coffee in another place, then we go grab lunch at a third place. You need all the time. I mean, just check out this escalator that they've got here. Every single thing that they planned, the architecture, the design of the different zones is so different. So you definitely need a whole day. We actually came to the mall 3 or 4 times in this particular visit, and we did quite a bit of our shopping here as well. What makes this mall stand out is definitely the architecture design. A few minutes ago we were indoors having an indoor feel, and now we step out and it feels like we're outside, right? So if you're an architect or if you love buildings and just sort of like exploring designs, you will absolutely love this mall because every single area has its own unique design, and they've incorporated many different things. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk into the movie theater that they have here at the mall. Alright, I think I need to share some facts about the movie theater. This particular day on our trip, we didn't get to go watch any movies, but we thought we'll just go up the escalator and have a quick look. So it is a multiplex movie theater, which also has a VIP theater. I understand that VIP theaters became a trend a few years ago here in Kuwait. So the theater area is smaller. The seats are individually electrically reclined apparently, and they also have a butler service that will take your order while you're seated. So it's really cool, right? So if you're here, try to plan to watch a movie at the Avenues Mall. Just walking out of the movie theater, we entered this particular area and it felt like a techie zone. There were all different tech shops and brands as well, and we really loved the way the flooring was done. It felt like, we were walking on a road with a little pedestrian crossing that Kingsley wanted to use. And then they had this little interactive screen that was on the floor, which our kids loved. We brought them along a couple of days later so that they could play, and I'll just show you guys how that looks like. So this one had a little candy thing, but they also had a soccer theme as well. So all right, back out into the outdoorsy feel. Let's continue this walking tour. Next, we're walking into a different phase or zone in the Avenues Mall, which is the Kuwaiti souk. So what is a souk? It is a traditional Kuwaiti market that has Kuwaiti shops where you can buy clothing. They also have restaurants and cafes. As you can see, it has an outdoorsy vibe. It actually has a old Kuwaiti, market, olden day Kuwaiti vibe in this particular area. The smells, the fragrance or whatever they're diffusing, the food. So if you're looking to eat some authentic ethnic Arabic food, this is a nice little area to come to in the Avenues Mall. There were a lot of people shopping, a lot of people eating. The smells were really nice, and again, they kind of gave you outdoorsy feel of walking through a Kuwaiti market. We then stopped at this little store that sold honey because we wanted to check if they had Manuka honey, and they definitely did, and the price was nice and really fancy. It was, I think this particular jar was 37 KD, so it was a lot of money. All right, we're back outside into the mall, and we're going to take you guys into another area to tell you what else is there in this mall. The mall has different areas where you can take your children to be entertained. One of it is Kidzania or Kidzania. It's a safe and interactive educational center where I hear that kids can experience over 100 role-playing activities in a replica of a real city. So they are in their own city, and it's a whole lot of fun. They recommend around 3 hours to spend in there, and was definitely very popular. As you can see, people were lining up to go. So add this to your list if you've got kids to take them to next time. Also recently opened in December 2022 is the Disney store. So if you've got kids, go check it out. I'm not really sure of the price range. I didn't find it had good deals yet. Some people said it was because it just opened, but we did a quick comparison to what the prices are for Disney products in New Zealand and also in Kuwait. After our quick stop at Kidzania, we kept walking through, and then we soon realized that just on the same floor, just toward the middle of the mall, they had all of the kids' range for the different brands for clothing and shoes and accessories all in one area. It was just one after the other, so it was just a perfect location if you wanted to come out and shop for your kids. All of the stores were just right next to each other. You can quickly shop through, and as you walk straight ahead, there is actually a food court on the same area. So if you've got kids with you, you can feed them up quickly, and then walk a little bit more straight is Magic Planet, which is an indoor play area. When you walk out of that area is the Lego store. So we did go there and have a look at all of the different Lego range that they had as well. So it was a really nicely set up space that they've got, where if you've got kids and you don't want to lug them from place to place in the mall, you can just go to the middle area and then do all of your shopping, feed them, and then even take them to a play area, and then you can head back home. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I think I did my best trying to record as much as possible so that you get a glimpse and an idea of how mind-blowing and amazing the Avenues Mall in Kuwait is. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give this video a like, and as I always ask, hey, don't forget to leave me a comment below. Now, if you are at the Avenues Mall and feel like going to the supermarket, guess what? There is a supermarket at this mall, so don't forget to check that out too. Now, as I promised, here is the nighttime view of one part of the mall. So if you're in this country, don't forget to plan a day or two or even 3 to come and check out this awesome mall. Alright guys, I'll see you with a brand new video next week. Bye bye.